Emailing your email list subscribers is very important for your business to build connections, relationships, and make sales with your potential clients. But sometimes it's just not a good idea to email them at all. In this video, I'm going to give you 3 reasons why you probably shouldn't email that email list of yours. Marlon here from MarlonMcPherson.com. If you're new here, welcome to my content. I do content like this to help you build and grow your online business, especially with your website, your online content, and your email marketing. Real quick though, if you want to see an insight into what I do for my email marketing systems and strategy, I've got a free gift for you. I've put together a handy cheat sheet that you can download right now over on my website for free, and this is going to give you an overview of some of my workflows and how everything comes together. Plus, I'll also send you some additional training and tips that I've put together to help you apply the strategy. Just head over to marlonmcpherson.com/email cheat sheet and you'll be able to download that for free instantly. I'll send it across to your email inbox. Now, let's get to the content. The main objective of your email marketing is to keep a list of engaged subscribers who are looking forward to hearing from you and likely to buy your product or service. But if certain things are going against that, it's best not to email them. Reason number 1 why you shouldn't email your email list: scraped emails. If you've copied and pasted email addresses from the internet, or you've used a tool or someone to help you do this at scale, they haven't actually given you permission to send them emails, especially marketing messages, and therefore you can get marked as spam. Furthermore, you can't even guarantee the quality of these email addresses. No matter what someone might tell you, if you've bought this list or anything of that nature, you might end up with a bad reputation because, again, they haven't opted in and people aren't expecting to hear from you. The only time you should be emailing people or gathering email addresses on your email list is when they've actually opted in and they want to be on your list and you know they're there for a particular reason, so you can actually build that relationship from the start on the right footing. Reason number 2 why you probably shouldn't be emailing your email list is because of stale emails. Yes, I said stale emails, just like food. If you've had it sitting on the counter for a long time and you haven't touched it, it's probably gone off and it's not safe to eat it, right? Enough of that gross stuff. But with stale emails, what I mean is that you've had email addresses on your list that you haven't actually emailed within the last 2 years. You're just storing these email addresses up and you don't really have anything to send out, so you don't bother to email them. And then what happens is that they've now actually forgotten who you are potentially, or they've forgotten that they've given you permission in the first place. So you don't want to email these people and just act like nothing's happened, because at the end of the day, you're going to develop a bad reputation. Your email deliverability is most likely going to take a hit, and people are going to, again, mark you as spam. So you want to avoid this. So what you need to do, if you have an email list of subscribers that you haven't emailed for a while and you want to now actually consistently email them, you need to actually run what's called a re-engagement campaign, which is going to be a sequence of emails that you'll send out to warm them back up. So essentially you're reintroducing yourself to them, you're reintroducing them to the reason, or reminding them of why you've actually got their email address and why they signed up and how they signed up. So this also needs to be clear that you're giving them the opportunity to unsubscribe if they do not want to be on the list. And if they want to be, let them know what to expect and what you're going to be sending them in the future. And this way you can actually start building the relationship again as if it was the first time they've actually opted in. This is a great way to clean your email list and make sure that you have a healthy, engaged list of subscribers that are going to open your emails and read what you have and actually click your links and contribute to the conversation if that's what you're looking for. Reason number 3 as to why you probably shouldn't email your email list is if you're going to be sending the wrong type of messaging. What I mean by this is that sometimes, or a lot of the times I should say, I see people sending out emails and treating their email list as it's a promotion only tool. All they send is sales, asking for money, whatever it is that they ask for. It's a constant thing where they're promoting. They don't ever actually deliver value up front, and their email list is being taken for granted. This is not a good look. What we need to do is make sure that we're delivering more than we're receiving. So we're delivering more value. In other words, when I'm talking about value, I'm saying you're giving away things, you're providing information or giving them resources that's helpful or useful to them, and it's going to help them towards solving the problem that they have and that they've come to you for. So we want to tap into the human instinct to be reciprocal. Naturally, when someone's done us a favor, we want to do something back for them. And it's much easier when you're ready to ask for a sale if you preface that by giving some value up front. So look into the messaging that you're sending and make sure you have a strategy in place that is actually built around delivering value and building that relationship so that you can then get the sales naturally and not have to feel like it's an awkward thing, and people don't have to feel like they're being bombarded with sales messages. One more thing, I've got a bonus tip here for you. I know I said 3 things, but you want to also make sure that you're segmenting your list and sending the right message to the right people. You don't want to broadcast the same message to everyone on your email list. You want to try and capture information around why people signed up in the first place. For example, if you've got multiple ways that people can sign up, for me, I've got multiple lead magnets to cover different aspects of what I teach and what I share and what I help people with. For example, I talk about website strategy, I talk about email marketing, I talk about online content creation. I have different lead magnets that cater to those segments of my audience, and I want to know what people are interested in. So I will send them specific messaging around that thing. I'm not going to send them a general message. This way you're likely to see much better engagement, and you're actually connecting the right people with what they need, and they're much more likely to respond in a positive way and much more likely to make a purchase of your product at the end of that messaging sequence that you're sending out to them. This could be done through tagging or through the segmentation of whatever they selected when they sign up, depending on what you put on the sign up form in terms of what they're interested in. Most email marketing platforms allow you to do this, so you should be able to do that quite easily. So to recap, you don't want to actually send emails to emails that you've scraped from the internet. These people haven't given you permission. You also don't want to send emails to people that you haven't emailed for a long time and just act like nothing's happened. You want to warm them up first and make sure you re-engage them and give them the opportunity to unsubscribe or to stay on the list, and you'll end up with a healthier list. And the third thing is you want to send the right message and balance how you ask for things versus the value that you give. You want to make sure you segment the audience and send the right message to the right people as well, because you're likely to see much better results as a result. If you think that this has been helpful, or if you don't agree with what I've said, leave me some comments and let me know, and share this if you find it interesting and you want other people who could find it interesting also to hear what I've got to say. Thank you for stopping by and hanging out with me, and I'll catch you in another episode. Take care. Catch you later.